What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a gameplay, and this is going to be with the new Shaquille O'Neal card. So obviously we know an awful lot about this card, because you know what? There already is a Shaquille O'Neal Galaxy Opal card. And not only that, they are extremely similar. So let's have a look at the difference between them. So the difference between the Shaqs, there is two differences in the Hall of Fame badges. The Shaq that can't shoot has got more Hall of Fames, but the Shaq that can shoot has got Hall of Fame range, which is kind of important. Stats wise, one of them's better in the post, however, one of them has a much better 3-ball. Plus 23 ball in range is huge, lads. Other stats, the Shaq is better. So basically one of the Shaqs is quicker, better inside. The other one is a much better shooter. So they have the same tendency. So I'm going to say this right now. This Shaq is better. But is he 500k better? That is the real question. So we've seen this Shaq right here. We've seen he can speed boost. He's got a post game. He's not the worst 3-point shooter in the world. Has got a great driving dunk. Has got a great handle. Has got really good defensive stats. Has got great speed to ball acceleration. Great lateral quickness. So honestly, for his price, depending on the style you play, it might not be the worst option if you're a big Shaq fan. Especially if you're not one of the people that likes to shoot with Shaq, which, let's be real, is the vast majority of people. So, honestly, I think that, I'm saying this right now, in a 5v5 setting, because very few people really shoot the deep three with Shaq, I'm going to say that they're almost even. But I think where the other Shaq really will excel more probably is TTO. So we're going to try him out in general and just dribble around with him a little bit and just see how much of a difference that deep three makes. Because, yeah, it does make a difference in game, but at the same time, you're going to be using Shaq in the corner most of the time. So I'm pretty sure, like, even though his rating, like, depending on what coach you use, if you use Terry Stotts, his rating goes up to a 74. And then with a player with floor general +4 goes to 78. You put a 3 shoe on him, that's 81. So for a little bit MT and the right coaches, you can get it up to an 81-3, which is more than serviceable, especially if he's from the corner. So we're going to go over his hot zones and release, then we're going to get on to the game. So Shaq has got hot zones everywhere inside the 3-point line and nowhere outside it. So his release is still the exact same. So if you didn't like Shaq's release before, you're not going to like it now, because let's be real, this is not the easiest release to time. But from the 3-point line, like, whether it's 90 or 70, again, especially if he's in that corner, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Like, if you can time his release, you will green. That's basically it. Like, if you can time his release with a 7 or with whatever the 80-something rating it gets, without all the boosts, like, if you can time it, you'll green. Whether it's 90, whether it's 99 with everything, or whether it's 80, if you're gonna miss time, you're gonna miss anyway. One thing that this Shaq can't do that the other Shaq can do is if, for example, you're in a situation where, I don't know, you're coming off a screen or something and you want to pull from here. He can't shoot that shot. He straight up, he can't. Like, even from there, that's not a shot he can shoot. So he can't really work in pick and pop situations. But let's be real, who's using Shaq in pick and pop situations? People are using Shaq because he can dominate inside. Not only that, he has got the glitchy Giannis behind the back. So, like, you can rim run, you can go deep hash with Shaq. You can glitch by people with this behind the back, like. And also, he has got a really glitchy hop step. So, honestly, the things that people use Shaq for, this card does all of them the exact same way. Like, I've never, not once in my life, come up against somebody 3-hunting and shooting deep threes with the limitless range Shaq. I haven't. Like, I tried to do it in my gameplay, but let's be real, that's not his strength. His strength is going to the basket, just being an elite rim runner. And that is something he does. Yes, he has a weakness. He has a weakness that the other Shaq doesn't have, the fact that he can't shoot from deep. But at the same time, if you catch the ball in the corner with Shaq, it's not going to be that much different. Like, if you're not hitting with this Shaq, you realistically are not hitting with the other Shaq from jump shots. And at the same time, he's the exact same player, if not better, in terms of playing inside and defending. So I'm definitely not going to go as far as to say he's the best Opal Shaq, but in terms of value-wise, you know what? Like, considering the fact this one is around 250k and the other one's still 800k, you're saving 600 or you're saving 550k for basically you're paying 550k for a limitless range badge. That is literally it. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it. Now let's green on 3 and come on. Now let's get on to the game. Okay, so we're playing against, ooh, interesting. It is, we've got our three bigs out there. We got Embiid, we got Kareem, and we got Shaq. They got Kawhi, Larry, and Hedo Turkoglu. So we'll be matching up to Larry, I think, which is not going to be an easy job. But you know what? You know what? It doesn't change the fact that he still does have the Giannis behind the back, and he's giving me space right there. Hop step in. Good defense by his Hedo. Oh, he got that strip. That's fine. Straight into Kareem's hands. Corner. And we smoked it. Hop step in. Good dunk, Shaq. Let's go. That's what we need. That is what we need. Okay, that's 2-on-1. 2-at-1. That's not a good shot. Shot it very early, really. Glitch past him. Ah, we glitched into Larry. That's why the behind the back is not quite as OP as the tween. Because the tween, you just literally just go through people. Whereas the behind the back, you glitch past them. So sometimes if they do have a second defender in, you will go into them. You'll glitch past the primary defender into the second defender. So just get onto that. Good hand. Toss it long. Oh, we can't shoot that one with Shaq. We can shoot that one with the other Shaq, not this Shaq. Hop step in. Oh, let's go, Shaq. My God, he is dominant. He is dominant. Like, this is probably the best representation of, like, a fantasy version of the best ever Shaq in real life. Like, I don't think the three-pointer... Like, this is Shaq from last year. Like, this is literally last year's Shaq. Not even lying. This is last year's Shaq. Oh, hop step. Good. Oh, he's actually swatted me twice with Hedo. This guy's not half bad, not gonna lie. His release timing's a bit iffy, but he's actually not half bad. Play high. Go for whatever he's gonna throw. Or just go into Shaq. Just don't hop step this time. He's gonna expect it, and Shaq just one hand jams it over Larry. Man, a big fan of Shaq's animations. Shoot the three. We're there. We're right there on him. And of course, literally anywhere else the ball lands, it's in our hands. The ball lands right to them. Like, of course. Okay, so let me earn the pass. Behind the back, and we glitched it right into the basket. And we... How is that a heavy? The hook. Or just go with your left hand there. Good job, Shaq. And we left him way too wide open. Yeah, not even Superman, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can do that. Actually, no, to be fair, Kareem's Thanos, Shaq is Superman. Okay, that's fine. Hop step, got him. Easy mode, let's go. Shaq is very, very difficult to stop. And like, that's one of the things I've realized. Like, if someone's running, Shaq is easy to stop in certain scenarios. Like, if someone's running to the basket with him, he's very, very difficult to stop. Like, but if someone's like, he's easy to stop as a shooter, and he's easy to stop in the post. But what you can't stop Shaq is when he's just a freight train. Like, when you just start running through people and basically using him like he's Giannis. Like, that's the most effective way to use Shaq in this game. You got to use him like he's Giannis. He blew it. Oh, okay, it's our ball, is it? Nope. I don't know how it's their ball, but I guess the ref's never wrong, apparently. Okay, split them. We're gonna get to Larry. Too deep. Way too deep. And that's gonna give him a cold ring even if he makes his next shot. But I mean, like, you gotta use him like he's Giannis. And that is how Shaq is most effective, and Hedo's blocked him for a third time in this game. And what's Hedo's block rating? It just seems ridiculous. He's gotten 3 blocks now. And it's 3 clean blocks as well. Situations where other players mightn't have gotten them. Okay. Just give the ball to Shaq and let Shaq run. Let Shaq sprint. Sprint. Behind the back. Get by him with the glitchy Giannis behind the back. Oh, let's go, Shaq. Oh, man. This card... this is a lot of fun to use. It's a lot of fun running with Shaq. Not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun running with Shaq. Oh, we got by him with that fancy dribble. Hop step in. Yeah, Hedo's done for now. Even though it is glass cleaner takeover, you can still just hop up and just jam it, hop step and jam it on Hedo whenever you want. That doesn't matter. Let's just go. Let's spam behind the backs. Let's play it like we're playing now with Giannis. Hop step, easy mode. Like they 3 of them. 3 of the Like Kawhi and Larry, two of the best defensive Galaxy opals in the game. Yeah, I get it, they're not bigs. And then Hito, 6'10", literally ran through them the whole game. So anyway, that is basically it for the gameplay. So now I'm going to talk about what I think you guys should do if you have this Shaq on the left and you're thinking about getting the Shaq on the right. Or if you were one of those people that sold the Shaq on the left and are looking to rebuy him because his price is now down. So what I personally think is that this is a case by case basis. You have to be honest with yourself whether you use Shaq as a 3-point shooter or not. Because if you shoot, for example, 1 3-point shot a game with Shaq, let's be real. You are saving 400 plus K MT by going with the Shaq on the right. You are saving that much MT for a card that does the exact same thing apart from 3-point shot. Mid-range almost identical as well. So you gotta kind of be honest with yourself. However, if you're someone who shoots 4 or 5 threes a game with Shaq, I know most people don't. But if you're someone that just happens to do it, then obviously be smart and don't downgrade. See what your playstyle is. Honestly, if your playstyle is a pick and pop jump shooter, I wouldn't advise you using Shaq at all, even though he does have a good rating. His release is just that bad, but it's one of those things where it all depends on the player. But if you are someone that just wants to use Shaq to run, you're getting the exact same thing out of a much cheaper Opal Shaq. I'm not going to say that the new Opal Shaq's better, because he's not. He's not, but he is significantly less than half the price. Like, he's a third of the price, and honestly, he gives you about 100% of the same thing if you're not 3-point shooting with him. And the only difference is that realistically the range extender badge and a plus 20 3-point shot. Yes, the 3-point shot is a lot, but is that worth the guts of 500k in an upgrade? I don't really think so. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on.